All right, checkers, you got your marker.
Yeah.
We hope you're going to follow along with us. We're going to draw a dinosaur. Which one?
Ankylosaurus.
Yes, Ankylosaurus. You ready to start?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to first draw his eye, and it's really small because we're going to draw his whole body. So we need to make sure we have room. We're going to draw his little eye over here on the left of our paper, and it's just a little circle. Good. Now let's draw his eyebrow over the top of his eye. Looks angry. Good. Now we're going to draw the top of his head, and it's going to be a curve that comes over the top of his eye, and it's going to angle down and then hook right at the end for the end of his nose. Good. Now we can draw his mouth coming back. Perfect. Now let's draw two spikes. We're going to draw a sideways A shape right behind his eye, and let's connect the end of that spike. And we'll draw one more spike right below his cheek or below his eye. And then we can connect that one also. All right, now let's draw the bottom of his mouth. So we're gonna have a little line that comes out and we'll S-curve back into the spike. And then we'll imagine that line going behind the spike and actually connecting to the top one. Okay, now let's make it look 3D and add another spike behind his head. Oh, he looks awesome, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We can also add a little nostril up here on the front. What should we draw next?
His body.
Okay, let's draw his body. We're going to start right here, and it's a big S line. So we're going to start on his spikes right here. We're going to go up. Well, I'm getting a little wobbly. I'm going to turn my paper this way. I'm going to go up. We're going to curve back down, and then we're going to curve back up. Look at that S line. So we got a big arc for his back. Whoa, and I like how long yours is. He looks cool. Next, we're going to draw the bottom of his neck, and we'll draw a line that angles down. Good. And then we're going to draw his first leg, his front leg. So we'll draw a bent line. Good. Now let's draw the back of his leg, and we'll draw another bent line, but at the bottom, it's going to get close to his ankle. See how it gets a little closer together?
Yeah.
Next, let's draw his belly, and we're going to imagine this neckline coming through his leg, behind his leg, coming down, and then curving back up. Good. I like it. Now we're going to draw his back leg, and we don't want to go up too high because he has his armored plating back here. So we're going to draw a bent line, but it's going to bend the other direction. See how it's going back? And then we'll draw the other line for his leg, so we'll curve into his knee and then down to his ankle. Good job, man. That looks really cool. Okay, now let's finish his tail. So right here, we imagine this belly line coming behind his back leg is going to curve up and then back down and then get closer to the end. See how at the very end it starts tapering? Yes, that looks really cool. Okay, now they have this big, huge club at the end of their tail that I think they use for defense. So we'll draw a curve, like a football shape. We'll come back in and connect to the bottom of his tail. All right, now let's do his feet. Now we're going to draw a little diagonal line for the front of his foot. And then we're going to draw a sideways J shape to finish his foot. And we can do the same thing on the back also. So a little diagonal line, and then a sideways J shape. Now let's give him two other legs.
Okay.
So it looks 3D. So we're going to draw, this is really simple. We're going to draw it right next to his other leg. This is a simple way to add that 3-dimension. There we go. He's got his front leg, and we can do the same thing on his back leg. So draw a little line that comes down, and it matches his other leg. Now that's a simple way to give him two more legs so he looks 3D.
Yes.
All right, now let's draw the little toe lines. I'm going to add 2 lines on each foot and maybe one on the back feet. What's he missing?
His spikes.
Yeah, he's missing all of the cool details on his back, the spikes and the armor. So we're going to start up here close to his neck, and we're going to draw a lot of V's. So here's the first one. We're going to draw a V, and we'll do the same thing we did on the head, connect the top. Okay, now, when we draw the next couple V's, we can change the direction and also the size of the V. so they don't all look the same. This is nature, right?
Yeah.
We want it to look natural. So we can come back here, we change. Some of the V's will point one direction. Some of them will be small. Look at this one. This one's even smaller. And you can even leave a little gap on some of them, or maybe a big gap on another one. And then maybe even the spikes touch on some of them. See how those two touch, but then there's a big gap?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you're also just doing all the V's, and then are you going to connect them after?
Yes.
Good idea. So we're going to go back. We'll just keep going until we get behind his back leg. And see, right here at the end, I'm also curving the spikes down. Now when we get back here to his tail, I'm going to change it, and I'm going to just draw a zigzag line. And we'll go all the way back, and I'm going to stop about halfway down his tail. There you go. Then we can go back and connect the top of the zigzag with rainbow lines, curved lines. So we can finish and see those spikes get a lot smaller towards the end of his tail. Now that we have the side spikes on his body, let's add one more detail, and it's going to be a line that connects in between all of the spikes. So we go through, connect them all, and then when we get back here to his tail, we can draw an S line that comes back, and then I'm going to curve it right here at the end. Nice. That looks really good, dude. Okay, now let's draw the armor on top of his body. We're going to draw contour lines. So we don't want to draw him straight. We want to draw him a little curved so that his body looks round. So I'm going to curve one way, and then when I get over the top of his body, I'm going to curve the other way, the other direction. And we'll go all the way down, and we're going to go halfway down his tail. Cool. Now he has spikes on his back. So let's draw an A shape in between each of the armor plates. So we're going to draw an A, and some of these are big and some of them are small, just like we did on the side spikes. Now let's add one more row of spikes in between these two rows. So I'm going to add another V right here in between the plates, and then we'll go back and connect the bottom of each spike. Checkers, man, we did it! You did awesome! Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I really like all of the details. This is one of my favorite dinosaurs.
Yes.
What should we do next?
Color it.
All right, let's do it. Chuckers, you did a great job on coloring your dinosaur. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Now, you guys at home can pause the video to match the same coloring that we did, but I think you should use your imagination and use different colors.
Yes.
Because we really don't know what color the dinosaurs were, right?
Yeah.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your ducks with us. It's not a duck, is it? And we hope you had a lot of fun drawing your dinosaurs with us, and we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.